What's up, Pathways Church? Welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm Nathan Purifoy, and this week we've been talking about lessons from Pastor P. That's my dad, and he had a ton of lessons that he taught me and my brothers. Both of my parents did. My dad just happened to be the one that was a vocal teacher. My mom was a doer. We always saw her in action, but my dad would sit us down and give these long lessons about what it meant to be a man of honor and character and integrity and everything that came after that. And I remember one time as a kid, we had one of these long sit-down conversations. And I remember being super frustrated because I had a hard time communicating with people. I had a hard time saying exactly what I meant in a way that people would understand. And what was funny was whenever I tried to tell my dad about this, I couldn't. He was like, "What's going on with you?" And I said, people don't get me. That's what I told him. People just don't get me. And what I was saying is, I don't know what words I'm supposed to use to make my thoughts make sense. That's what I wanted to say, but that's not what I found a way to say. I found a way to say, people don't get me. My dad had this crazy response because it had nothing to do with what I was trying to say that cut me right to the core. And it was what I needed to hear, even though it wasn't what I was trying to say. My dad said, there may be no one in your life that understands what you're going through. I may not get it. Your mom may not get it. Your brothers, your friends, your girlfriend, your BFF. These people might not understand what you're going through in your life. But Jesus understands what you're going through. No matter what it is, Jesus has lived a full life and he's been there. And now he's in heaven watching you, and he has confidence that you're going to do the right thing and that you're going to be okay. And that's what I needed to hear. I needed to know that Jesus was watching me and he knew it was going to be okay. He knew it was going to be okay that I didn't understand how to communicate. Oh my goodness, Jesus of all people understands what it means to have a hard time communicating with people in a way that they get it. He talked to his disciples all the time about how these lessons you're supposed to get. You're supposed to understand these. I get why these people don't understand it, but you see this every day. And then also, when we just living our life on a regular basis, and we look at the things that we go through as teenagers, don't you think Jesus had friends that were mean to him? Times he didn't get invited to his buddy's birthday party and he thought it was unfair. All the things that we go through as kids and teenagers, I'm sure Jesus went through. He lost his father at a young age. He had friends that turned on him. Jesus understands. He's been through so much, and he's in heaven. And he's watching us with confidence that we're going to be okay because he's already gone before us and he's already won the biggest battles that needed to be fought. He's already brought victory on our behalf and he's offered it to us freely. And he's asked us to give our lives to him so that he can pay that price for us, so that we can live with him, so that he can look down at our lives. And just like my dad told me, he knows what you've been through, and he's confident that you're going to be okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week on the Daily Dose. We'll see you guys Sunday morning.